last couple games of the regular season.
Kevin, it's a chance to develop your young players. And at the same time, your front office will be making decisions on free agents. So you want to see who plays hard.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. Van Vliet on the wing. No good on the 3. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Martin for 3. Drops in the tray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Martin's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Trent outside. Barnes looking around. Over Middleton. Barnes can't get it to go. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. His big point of emphasis was that they have to be smarter at the offensive end. He thought both of the losses were due to poor decision-making, missing the open man, getting baited into taking bad shots. He feels at their best, they have to have high percentage scoring opportunities and finish strong. Kevin?
That's interesting, David. Thanks. The team believing, Greg, its success is tied specifically to how well they shoot.
And how do you set that up? Run the plays the way they were designed and just share the basketball.
And also try to get out and run. Get some open looks from distance before the defense can set up.
Martin goes in. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. The 3. And it's Martin again missing. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
Now here's Allen, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Martin for 3, sinks the three-pointer. Martin's got 13.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's
Milwaukee leading by 10. Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Martin in at center locking down the middle. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Van Vliet kicks to Trent. Back to Van Vliet. Down low, here's Pirtle. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 assists tonight.
I like how Fred Van Vliet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Three-pointer, Martin. Toronto grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Pirtle. And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
The pass to Middleton. It's Martin on the wing, defended by Pirtle. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 5 points in the quarter.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Indiana was terrific. He dropped in 38 points and did his job on defense with an impressive number of steals. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Offensive rebound. And Giannis gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Raptors. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him.
It doesn't take much for Pirtle to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop.
There's the 3. They get it again. Here's Giannis. A second chance effort, and the layup is up and in. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Pirtle. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And Smitty, Fred Van Vliet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots. You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Bucks 47.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low.
Connects again from distance.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Pirtle. Milwaukee has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Martin from outside. Raptors shooting 47%. Pretty solid. Passes it to Barnes. Van Vliet wide open. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Bucks leading by 12. We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play. And the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Giannis passes to Martin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Milwaukee, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And both free throws good for Martin. Raptors trail by 14. Inside, here's Poeltl, and the dunk by Poeltl.
They can't stop Jakob Poeltl pouring it in tonight.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Antetokounmpo dishes to Martin. Takes the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Martin's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
The Bucks have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And that one falls for Martin. Raptors trail by 18. To the paint. Here's Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Third, 2 minutes.
Here's Martin. Here's Portis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Portis has got 16.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
The assist.
Gary Trent Jr. with great awareness, finding a guy with a better shot.
Three-pointer, Martin. The shot, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Anunoby. Nails the baby hook.
Anunoby.
Anunoby's got his first points of the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Martin for 3. Portis kicks to Martin. Fires for 3. And another shot. The kick out to Crowder. Pass to Martin. He dishes it to Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the dunk by Boucher.
This is how powerful Boucher can be, showing no mercy to the rim.
Left side, Crowder. 32 seconds left in the third. Martin from outside. Here's Holiday. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Holiday's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, the toughness of Holiday, sticking his nose in there, coming up with the second chance look.
Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to 12 points again in the basket for Boucher. Holiday finds Martin. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Substitution on the court.
With a whole new lineup now. And then for Toronto, Poeltl is checked in for Precious Achua. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Barnes in for Porter. Some things change here in the league, but a little trash talk still seems, Steve, like a key component to the game. I'm having a hard time remembering. Did you partake in that?
I did, Kevin, but I didn't call it trash talk. We just talked, and you tried to get into your opponent's head. And also, for me, I played better when I was talking.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Martin. Dragic is out there with Matthews. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Beauchamp in at the small forward. Shoots the three. And count it. Three-pointer good on the shot from Martin. Martin's got 34 points.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Antetokounmpo, 9 for 9. Looking deadly accurate. But guys, he cannot miss. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Beauchamp passes to Martin. The shot's good. Martin's got 18 points just in the second half. And Toronto has possession. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Matthews against Anunoby. There's the pass to Barnes. 4 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. Here's Pirtle. And he uses the glass on the layup. Pirtle's got 20 points.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bucks.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight will make it 58.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Fitting OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for
Hey, need some help?
And we're in the home stretch of the season. For teams looking for a ring, Grant, what's important right now?
Well, at this point of the year, for those teams that seriously have a chance to win it all, it's all about health. You got to get everyone across the finish line healthy and fresh, and of course, injury-free. And after that, it's all about the little things.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. And it's Bassi in at the 5. Now here's Martin. Again, MP missing. Jones, the pass to Johnson. Now Vassell. Knocked loose. Middleton with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Outside Johnson. To the left side wing. Here's Sohan. And it's off from three-point range. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside. You know, Clark, only a handful of teams have won more individual MVP awards than the Bucks.
That's really interesting, B.A., that you mentioned that. But that's how it goes when you have players like Kareem and Giannis walking through your door. And who knows, Giannis might have even more in him before he's done.
Here's Jones. Following the score by Milwaukee. Pass to Sohan. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Here's Martin. Yep, count it.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And it's San Antonio's ball. Looking for their first basket of the game. Last time they met in San Antonio.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
To the paint. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Middleton passes to Martin. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
San Antonio trailing here. Vassell outside. Back to Jones. Here's Sohan. The shot off that time. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle...
Well, the Bucks shooting 40% so far in this one. Perhaps the best trait of Giannis, his loyalty, Clark.
Love that about him, B.A. We've seen others test those free agent waters. No begrudgment there, but not Giannis. Stayed in Milwaukee, a small market team, signing an extension in 2020, and then led the Bucks to that 2021 title. The Greek Freak didn't need to get to a super team to get a ring. He birthed and led a super team right where he was.
So on the floor for the Spurs. Inside, Sohan, and the basket is good.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
From deep, MP. The Bucks rebound. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Martin. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Martin's got 7.
And you can just see and feel Antetokounmpo elevating his playmaking skill, really looking to get his teammates involved.
From deep, Johnson. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo has got his 5th rebound in this one. From the wing, Martin misses.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Connaughton against Vassell. San Antonio again missing. Milwaukee in the lead.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Raptors got the job done. He ended up with 36 points and was on point from deep. He was a big reason they were able to snap that losing streak, using it as motivation, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
You know, gifted with what seems to be a limitless reach, the Greek Freak can get to offensive rebounds that most others only think about getting to.
Back to Vassell. To the inside. And the layup falls. He has 6.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Martin. And they pick up 2. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
2 minutes.
Outside Johnson. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
With the score, your Bucks 37, the Spurs 33. You know what time it is, Bucks fans.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the perimeter, it's Allen and Middleton. MP is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there. And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft boasts some of those elite prospects.
Antetokounmpo tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 13.
There are nights that Antetokounmpo can reach a level few have in NBA history. The MVP feeling it tonight.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
The free throw dropped for Johnson. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Man, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
And here's MP from outside. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And here's MP from outside. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 5.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Here's Jones. He's got 7. Outside Johnson. San Antonio again missing.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
4-3. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Everybody knows Giannis is elite. But just in case you have any doubt, he's got a trophy case you need almost the whole team to lift.
Team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting 1.
Well, Clark, Antetokounmpo's awards certainly do put him in some rare company.
Along with Jordan and Hakeem the Dream, BA, I mean, Giannis is one of 3 players ever to win MVP, Finals MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year. Rarefied air indeed.
Martin, right side. The 3. The Bucks rebound.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been insanely disruptive on the glass.
Good! Another from 3.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him, as they have all season long.
And with his performance, he is now tied for 2nd for the most threes in a season. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
The rise of Chris Middleton has been fantastic to watch. He's proven to be a very skilled two-way threat and a lethal clutch scorer.
Portis, he's checked in for Martin. San Antonio trailing here. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. And it's Bassie in at the 5. Outside Johnson. Rebounded by the Bucks. Middleton's got 5 rebounds tonight. And let's not forget, Middleton is a former 2nd-round pick, Clark.
And he's had to work harder because of that, BA. And that's part of what has led to his greatness. The fact that he's had to work so hard to prove to himself and to others that he belongs.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Back to Johnson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Martin. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
This one has been all about effort for them, in my opinion. Hitting the offensive glass hard, getting those extra points off extra possessions. That's big-time work there.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard. He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
And again for 3.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
And the next mark on his list, the top spot. What a season to remember. Another shot, and it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball.
You know, he's almost the perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
Yep, that one goes. Antetokounmpo has got 20.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
To the middle. Here's Sohan. And the layup is good.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. a sign of a skilled offensive player.
So it's Milwaukee now. From deep, MP drops in the three. Martin's got 14 points now in the second half.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight, and we'll see you next time.